Hello folks, it's the Anonymous Patriot back with another World of Tanks video for you. For those of you that didn't know, my birthday is on April 7th, and with the 7th just passed, I got a birthday present from a friend of mine on World of Tanks named Hat Trick. Thanks for the present, Hat Trick. He gifted me with the Tier 5 T14 American Heavy Tank. When I opened the gift on World of Tanks website, then went back to World of Tanks client, I found that not only did I have the T14, I also got 1500 gold, which I immediately used to buy the Tier 5 Russian Churchill 3. So I got two new tanks on my birthday. I don't have any videos ready yet on the Churchill 3, but I got one here for the T14. So let's take a look at my T14, which I inscribed with Superman. First, the crew commander, Sergeant Kim O'Connelly. As you can see, I don't have the crew completely trained yet. They're at 88% after only 13 battles. They have no perks or skills right now, but that will come in time. I don't tend to use any premium tanks the way other people do with their crews. I understand that premium tanks make great trainer tanks for other tanks of the same class and country. And honestly, I use my Churchill 3 for that until I get my Russian crews trained for my IS-8 and my IS-3. It's a little different with the T14, however, because I don't have any US heavy tanks. So mostly the crew from the T14 will just stay right there. One of the advantages of this is that the more well-trained the crew becomes, the stronger the tank will be. It's a strong tank! Oh wait, it's not Russian. Anyway, the T14 has 690 hit points, which is pretty good for a Tier 5 tank. Weight comes in at just over 49 tons, and its 720 horsepower engine drives it along at a 34 kilometer per hour speed. The hull armor is only 50 millimeters, but it's 50 millimeters all the way around, which is unusual for a lot of tanks in World of Tanks, as usually the armor is thinner on the sides and even thinner in the rear. The turret armor is 101 millimeters all the way around too, which makes the T14 absolutely great for going hull down. The turret armor itself is the same as the front plate of a KV-1. The hull armor has pretty good sloping, effectively making the frontal armor much more sturdy. And even the tracks have an armor plate skirt, which is really good at deflecting shots when someone attempts to track you out in the open. Now the gun is the one drawback of the T14. It sports a Tier 4 75mm M3, which is the same gun that is on the M3 Lee. I don't know what was going through Wargaming's head, but I think they should have plopped a 90mm gun on the T14. But well, it is what it is. The 75mm has a standard penetration of anywhere from 69mm to 115mm, with a standard damage from 83 to 138. As for equipment, I have the improved ventilation installed. Now, if you're new to World of Tanks, I recommend you install vents on all of your tanks. It increases crew skills by 5%, which shortens reload times and aiming times, as well as the skills of your driver and radio operator, also your commander. Next, I have the gun rammer installed, something which I also highly recommend for all of your tanks. It shortens the reload time of your gun, and the shorter reload time might mean the difference between driving away and watching your tank blow up in front of your eyes. Last, I have the wet ammo rack installed, because it seems like if I don't have it, that people always tend to damage the ammo rack right off the bat, and I have to waste a repair kit. Actually, I think they are trying to detonate my ammo rack to get rid of me, which is kind of flattering, really. But shooting at the turret of the T14 is an exercise in futility, especially for medium tanks and anything under a Tier 5. So let's roll out and see how the T14 does in battle at its current level. This battle takes place on the Live Oaks map. Now, the Live Oaks map is one of the maps I happen to like. I have had quite a few great matches in Live Oaks. It is this map where I got my very first high caliber medal in my VK30-1H. The bases are situated in the southwest corner and the northeast corner. There is a rail line that connects the two that loops around on the southern flank with two railroad bridges and lots of hull down positions that are marked here in yellow. At the southwest base there is a factory and a manor house, and at the northeast base is the rail station. The main area that everyone thinks is the most important is the city in the northwest corner of the map, shown here in red. Almost all of the heavy tanks go here to brawl with each other. The city offers hardcover protection during brawling and protection from artillery fire, if the heavy driver is smarter than your average Lugan. However, it is my assertion that the city, while so pretty, is a trap which I call Noobville. Once you win it, you have to exit the city because you can't cap from the city, and you can't control the rest of the map from the city. Either exit the city or sit there and lose. And if you do exit the city, the exits can be guarded by tanks and tank destroyers camping here in the areas marked in blue. It's my opinion that the southwest base is the easiest to defend from both attack from the city and from the rail line. However, people normally don't play World of Tanks like I do. There's this misconception that if you camp in a heavy tank that your team is bound to lose. While sometimes this misconception does prove true, it depends on the player who is doing the camping. If he is tactically smart and skilled enough, it just may turn the match around for you. Remember what I said about camping in prior videos. It is only useful if you are consistently doing damage to enemy tanks, or if at some point you contribute greatly to the cause and help win the match. Keeping a heavy and a medium or two in reserve is not idiotic unless those tanks in reserve are, of course, driven by idiots. Taking a look at the team matchups, we see that I am driving my American T14 and I am top tier tank in a tier 5 match. The T14 is a premium tank, so of course it gets premium matchmaking. In this instance, the matchmaker did not fuck me. You'll notice that unlike prior videos, there is no clan tag after my name. I left unidentified carpet stains with no malice between us. I'm getting better all the time, and if I decide to join another clan, there will be a price for my membership. Right now, it's to be made combat officer and a Ram 2 US medium premium tank. Hey, wipe that look off your face. At least I didn't say an IS-6. Anyway, the matchups run from tier 3 to tier 5. We only have one heavy tank per each team, and the enemy team outnumbered us with medium tanks, even though a couple of those are tier 3s. We had more tank destroyers and artillery was evenly matched at 3 apiece, but again the enemy artillery was lower tier. Most of these tier 3 and 4 artilleries can't reach across the map to destroy targets without taking up forward firing positions. I'm just thankful that the enemy team didn't have an M41 sitting in the back looking over the battle like the wrath of God. Before we get started, there's something I want to point out. First, I did have battle chat turned on during this battle. Pay attention to it in the right hand corner of the screen during the first part of the battle. There's always got to be a couple of crybabies. Okay, up and at 'em, boys. Okay, here we are at the southwest base, and I thought about heading south and going up the rail line. Then I thought, no, their heavy tank's gonna head for the city, so I guess I better go take care of him, and the rest of them can work it out. And I'm headed off across the field here. As you can see, the little pass through the hills right here goes into the city. But then at the last second I said, you know something? I'm not going into Noobville. Screw that, man. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna camp up here on the hill and start taking shots. As you can see in battle chat, Master Renovation says, since you're all headed one way, you better damn well not stop. Okay, Mr. Armchair Rommel, we'll get right on that. And Get Shrek says, neat, whatever. Me and Master Death Dealer are up on this hill with a couple other tanks. And I'm looking through the bushes and I see somebody. Didn't hit him. Got a shot in on that guy for 120 damage. Master Renovation is like, uncluster fucking move. Whatever, shut up, man. Really? You're like a scout tank. You're gonna talk shit? Oh, and here's Get Shrek. We're fucked. Thanks for... Might as well plow through quickly, he says. Really? Well, unfuck yourselves. Really? Shut up. We got all kinds of guns on this hill. They come out of that city. They're gonna get owned. Ooh, I got a shot in on the Chihi for 111 points. Somebody else got him though. Didn't see who it was. Oh, that was Master Renovation. His one kill. He only gets one kill in this match, and that was it. He stole my kill. I could have had 5 kills in this match. Scores 2-1, and I'm looking around for targets. I see lots of them, but I can't shoot them because they're in Noobville, hiding behind the buildings and everything. I take a shot here at the Sherman. Thought maybe I could get through the houses and stuff, but those houses are all the ones you can't destroy. And I'm looking around and targets are just disappearing because all our scout tanks, you know, they're dead. And I see that a tank destroyer and the T1 Heavy's popped up. There's the T1 Heavy. I take a shot, nothing. Don't know what happened. Take another shot, same thing, nothing. So I take a shot at him and I track him. And I keep him tracked. Somebody else shoots him for 72 damage. I take one more. A non-penetration. I keep him tracked. Another non-penetration. The gun on the T14 is just shitty, man. There's another non-penetration. So he comes out of hiding. And I acquire him as target. Hit him in the side for 209 damage, and I light him on fire with that one and hit him with the kill at the end. Bam. Lock on to Sherman 3, get one shot in for 123 damage. My next shot, bam, right in his engine. He's done. That was 144 damage on that shot. That's a really high roll for this gun. Really, really high roll. I see Master Death Dealer down on the right-hand side has went and started dealing with Artie. He circled around behind him to flank him. I'm looking here. There's no targets. And I haven't seen any artillery fire coming in from Get Shrek here. He's shooting at somebody, but he didn't hit nothing. He hasn't done nothing the whole match. I haven't seen nothing come up on him. You know, that he's destroyed anybody. He doesn't have any kills. I don't know what his problem is. He's an idiot. I don't know. And our Hetzer's gone. The score is 10-8 right now. And Get Shrek is like, defend the base. Well, yeah, I was going to. I happened to see the 3 enemy tanks coming. And up there behind me, there's a Sherman and a couple of medium tanks up there. And I know I got a tank destroyer down here and another medium tank. I'm not sure which medium tank it is. I'm kind of hoping that it's that tier 3 M2 medium, because those things are like paper, especially compared to the gun on the T14. It'll just own them every time. Let's see, what is that? That is that M2 medium. That's awesome. I take a shot at him, doesn't hit him. Another one missed him on the move. Figure, well, I know he's up there, I'll move in. He disappears off a spotting. Our M7 Priest is gone. The score is 11-10 right now. Master Death Dealer, everybody's screaming, defend the base, defend the base. Yeah, I'm on it. And he's like, what is wrong with this Get Shrek guy? Oh wait, there's that SAU 40. Oh boy. Hey, he shot me. One shot, 102 damage. One more for 193 damage. And that's the kill shot right there. That's 3 kills I've got so far. Somebody's shooting me in the ass. Been tracked. So I quick use my repair kit so I ain't hanging out there for... Oh wait, all their arty's gone. Thanks to Master Death Dealer. Okay, I see this guy over here in the T34. And I get a lock on him and I take a shot for 138 damage. That's awesome. That's high roll. But that one didn't go through. Gun's kind of trollish. Oh, it's a TV. I'm locked on, but that shot didn't hit him. Don't know where that shot went. It just like someplace else. That one went way over his back. The accuracy isn't very good on this gun if you're moving. As you can see, I didn't hit him for nothing. Oh look, it's a scarecrow. I've been shot. What the hell? Oh, that's that M2 medium. That's right, he's over here. Well, you're done, buddy. I'm coming for you. Oh look, and boom, you're dead. And that's all there is. Well, that turned out a lot different than the crybabies expected, didn't it? Taking a look at the battle results, I got 31,931 credits and 1,898 experience for this match. I was a little more than pleasantly surprised with the results, it being the first win of the day in my T14. I got a mastery badge first class in the T14, which tells me I made the right decision staying out of Noobville. It's not an ace tanker, but hey, I'm not going to complain about it. I got the fire for effect ribbon, paying for my tank. Even in a loss, I really think that if you don't get this ribbon, you are doing it wrong. If everyone on your team gets this, then chances are very, very high that you will win the match. Then I got the fighter ribbon for destroying 4 enemy tanks. I'd like to thank those people who were kind enough to let me plant a few rounds in them to destroy them. Thanks for the credits and experience, guys. Next, I got the shell-proof ribbon for having 950 damage blocked by my armor, exceeding the hit points of my vehicle. The T14, I think, has some real trollish armor. So does that mean it is the Troll 14? With its sloping armor and all-around even protection, I'm pretty sure people are cursing when they are bouncing shot after shot off them. I got the Master Gunner ribbon for landing 5 armor-penetrating shots in a row. This is always a good one to get too. Then I got the Duelist ribbon for destroying 2 enemy vehicles that caused damage to my tank. I got the Bruiser token for beating the shit out of nearly every tank that I hit. The whole performance of a tank changes when you start having modules and crew damaged and crew getting killed. Your tank just doesn't act like it should. I got the Steel Wall medal for having the highest damage blocked by armor in the match. Again, I think that has a lot to do with the trollish armor of the T14. These are always nice to get. Next, I got the Cool-Headed medal for surviving at least 10 ricochets and non-penetrating hits. Pretty much it means I didn't freak out because people were shooting at me. I have faith in the trollish armor of the T14, it seems. And finally, I got the high caliber medal for doing the most damage of anyone in the battle. These are awesome to get. Even if you lose the battle, getting a high caliber medal is something I consider a win. But we didn't lose the battle despite the crybaby artillery and scout in the battle chat at the beginning of the match. Looking at the team scores, you can see I did 1,302 damage, outdoing the Type T34 by almost 200 points. Master Death Dealer had an exceptionally good game, and I am sure he was satisfied with the results of this battle. Only our Archer and our SAU-40 had games worth an attaboy. The rest of the team, not so much. In fact, the Lore 39L AM artillery, who was one of the two crybabies in the beginning of the battle, did absolutely zero damage. I think he gave up and sat there like an idiot waiting to die because I sure didn't see any artillery shots coming in from what I could see. Thanks for not contributing, Get Shrek. Remind me in the future to blow your ass away when I see you. The other crybaby driving the M5A1 Stuart actually contributed to the win with 1 kill and a whole whopping 252 damage. I'm sure it was a complete surprise to both of these armchair Rommels that we won. I'm also sure that they didn't count on the good old anonymous patriot in the Troll 14 named Superman killing off 4 enemy tanks and getting that high caliber medal either. You're welcome for the win, gents. See you again real soon. The enemy team actually had the better overall team, it seems, as most everyone on their team dealt some damage. But in the end, it was Superman and the Troll 14 that made the difference. I just love that. Superman and the Troll 14. Anyway, the T1 Heavy had the best game on their team with 771 damage and a cool-headed medal of his own. He probably thought he was going to kick everyone's ass in this match, but then I destroyed him. Sorry about that, buddy. Seems you didn't remember to equip your kryptonite on your tank before you went into this battle, did ya? And the detailed report. I fired 41 shots in this match. Only 22 of them landed, and of those 22, only 13 were penetrations. That's actually a lot of shots for me, as I don't tend to fire nearly that many in my other tanks. I did 1,302 damage. 449 of that was from a distance more than 300 meters. I got hit 11 times, but only 1 of those shots penetrated my armor, which earned me the steel wall medal. After a minimal repair cost of only 588 credits, I ended up with 3,343 credits. I got a grand total of 2,277 experience points for this battle, with the premium vehicle bonus and the ×2 for the first win of the day. This battle took place at 8:06 p.m. on April 7th on the North American server. Well, this has been the Anonymous Patriot with another installment in my World of Tanks playlist. Remember, if you enjoyed the video, remember to like and share it, as it really helps my channel out. Stay hull down, keep your ammo rack wet, and stay safe, tankers. See you next time.